Finally, an article that is getting it right. Now, we're going to go over 549 trillion Shiba Inu coin because, guys, this is a very large sell wall. And anytime you got a breakthrough resistance like this, it gets absolutely ridiculous. But I'm finally excited because these guys break it down for what it really is. And it's actually a lot smaller than this. The $549 trillion number just seems massive. People want to know what it is. And it's still a very large wall. But nonetheless, we're going to talk about it. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. And as you can see, we got a $549 trillion Shiba Inu coin problem preventing it from growth. So what is going on here? And I'm going to dive right into the article because the price of Shiba Inu coin today relatively slow, but it is trying to bounce back. You guys can see massive volatility after the strategic reserve announcement by President Trump. We've gone up for 3 days now, but three very slow, steady, stagnant days. And we got to know what gives here, right? It says, things are not looking good for Shiba Inu coin lately, judging by its price of the popular cryptocurrency. Losing nearly 55% since December, the Shiba Inu coin token is currently trading its yearly lows, and it seems that even when the market goes fully positive, like last Sunday, for example, there is some force that has not let Shiba Inu coin off the hook. So what could it be? Well, thanks to transparency of blockchain technology, which is beautiful, right? You can see everything going on. The answer can be given to what exactly is suppressing the quotes of the beloved by many meme coin or meme cryptocurrency. Looking at the on-chain data presented by Into the Block, for example, it becomes clear that there's a huge pool of Shiba Inu coin tokens formed in the range of 1,400 to 1,900 points per coin. That means that 46,000, this is a lot of people, right? 46,240 addresses have accumulated 549 trillion Shiba Inu coin in this exact price range. And considering that the price of SHIB is currently 1,350, all of these tokens are currently underwater, causing losses to their holders. Wow, 549 trillion. So now we're starting to think, though, but there's only like 589 trillion Shiba Inu coin in circulation. Is literally everybody losing money? What is going on here? Here's the catch. This is what I like. And finally, these guys are starting to get it right. I don't know if they watch my videos or not, but we've been discussing this over the last couple of times. We've seen articles like this, and they're finally allowing the masses to know about it. Here's the big catch. About 410 trillion SHIB of this amount are the tokens located in the burn address. Finally. Doesn't matter. These tokens can't be sold, right? It doesn't matter if they're at a loss, if they're at a gain, or whatever. They're in the burn address, so they're not going to be sold. It says, thus, the sum is much less dramatic than 549 trillion, but is still, and this is a large number, guys, 140 trillion Shiba Inu coin, which is the equivalent of about $1.89 billion. And with each leg down, this brings more and more losses to holders, creating significant pressure on the price of Shiba Inu coin. Because everybody, guys, everybody is always inclined to sell their positions when they're losing. They want to sell when prices are low. They want to sell when fear is high. They want to give up when they're in the red. When they're in the green, they start to get very greedy. For some reason, they never want to take their profits. They don't want to go out there. They don't want to sell when prices are high. They don't want to book those gains. And it almost doesn't make sense, right? They're always willing to sell when prices are low, and they're always willing to buy more when prices are high. It says it's just such a large amount of tokens have accumulated in this tight range are now acting as resistance. Who would not want to get out and at least break even when the market is shaken up almost daily? And that's a lot of people's mentality. The fear in the market right now is still fearful, right? We're at a level of 30 fear. Yesterday we were at 24 extreme fear. And I don't know whether it's getting this last week number. We have not been in, it's been since January, since we've been in a greedy situation. So I think this last week part is broken here. But nonetheless, 30 fear in the market, 24 extreme fear is what we were seeing yesterday. Who would not want to get out? I don't want to get out when we're at, potentially absolute bottoms. I don't want to exit just because other people are fearful. As a matter of fact, I am accumulating everything that I possibly can right now because I know that this market is going to bounce. And guys, I get it if you don't want to go out and accumulate Bitcoin at $90,000. Okay? And maybe one day Bitcoin will be trading at $1 million and you'll wish you would have bought it at $90,000. But there's so many opportunities in the cryptocurrency space. There's so many opportunities for growth. We've got to take advantage of it. That's the end of the article there. And I do believe that this is a very important question that they end with, right? Who would not want to get out and at least break even when the market is shaken up almost daily? It's almost as if they force this mentality onto us. This short-term thinking of, I got to make my gains and I got to make them yesterday. And if I don't, I'm a loser and I got to quit. Guys, why do you think that they're building a cryptocurrency strategic reserve? So that over the course of the decades, they can watch this cryptocurrency turn into something fantastic. Now, gold, for example. I don't know what the price of gold was when the United States would have announced a strategic reserve, or what the price of gold was when they started accumulating in Fort Knox. I don't know that history there. And so maybe somebody in the chat does. So if you guys want to leave a comment down below and all of that, or if you want to look it up yourself, go ahead. But gold has become so much more valuable. Here's an example, right? I've watched a lot of the prices, right? And I believe it was back in the early 90s, maybe the late 80s. Gold was trading like $300 an ounce. Every now and then they brought an ounce of gold on so that you could get up on stage, and Bob Barker asked the people how much gold was. $390 for an ounce of gold. Now we've nearly 10x that, and we're sitting at nearly $3,000 for an ounce of gold. Don't you believe that cryptocurrency, I know nobody wants to think from 1990 to 2020, nobody wants to think 30 years out, but think about Bitcoin, right? If we had a strategic pile of Bitcoin and it 10x'd, 20x'd from where we are right now, people are going to be making so much money. And Bitcoin's not the only coin that's going to go up, guys. The industry is going to grow. Do you think the stock market, very similar to the crypto market, do you think the stock market only has one stock? No. There's more than one company out there. There's more than one thing to invest in. We've got an opportunity to accumulate everything that we possibly can. And that's what I'm doing. One of the places that I'm doing that is the KSX exchange. I often show a graph on here, and this is the KSX exchange that you guys are seeing. I found that these guys have the best selection of meme coins available in the United States. It's kind of like a Mexi Global and all of these other exchanges that list brand new meme coins. So you guys have a huge opportunity for memes, but you've got a huge opportunity for major cryptocurrencies as well. One of the things that I like, futures fees on things like Shiba Inu coin, 0%. And of course, you can trade on up to 100x leverage. So make sure to check them out. And one of the latest tokens that I'm buying decentralized is SOLX token. These guys are a meme coin, yes, but they're building a layer 2 blockchain, and they're doing so on the Solana network. Does Solana need a layer 2 right now? No, but it does during bull markets. It does during massive rallies. Congestion, failed transactions, it's going to lead a lot of people to wanting and demanding a layer 2, and these guys are already on the case. Let me know what you guys are doing down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.